Okay. What's up? I haven't fixed anything yet beforehand. I went too fast live, you know. Just me being kinda hyped for a new idea that I have, but we'll talk about that later. Check in Monday. Let's see what we have. I'm of course a bit stoned, so we're gonna get better along the way. That's just how we're gonna roll, you know. Then we do this one. Chuk chuk chuk. Can we get an hell yeah? No. Spotify is not saying hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh no, I don't know what. I'm changing things, but it's not working. Must mean that I have no song. Aha. I'm just too stoned. Here we go. Okay, that's fixed. Do we need anything else? Alright. Now, let's get a real intro, you know. What's up, guys? My name is Banj. I'm doing this check-in 58 of the Monday check-ins. And we're gonna see what I did last week, how good I was, and how bad I was. And then we're gonna try out a new idea, you know. We're gonna see what's popping, see what's going on in the world, and try to react more to things. Try to share more my opinions, and yeah, pay respect to the people I care and opinions I value. So for that, you have to check in later with me. First, we're gonna get a half hour of me talking about how my week was, you know. Everybody, I hope you had a splendid week. Mine was definitely not the most productive one. I'm gonna tell that straight off the bat. It was just what it is. I had a lot of fun. And I had to fix my stream, I guess. Okay. That's a spoiler. Alright, let's go to our check-in. So I was saying, I hope you all had a good week. I definitely did some cool stuff. Went to the Gentse Feesten. It was pretty nice. And yeah, also worked a lot on the bot. I'll give a quick update on that a bit later. Probably nobody cares about it, but I'll drop it anyway so I can reference myself later. Like, look, it's slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady gonna win this race. Model training is being pretty big biatch about it. It's been pretty difficult to get good models, but we're gonna stick in there, find a way to get the models in a good vicinity of where they should produce accurate predictions, but we'll have to see if I will ever manage that, because right now I'm getting a bit closer, but then other stats are decreasing, so yeah, more on that later. Hater. So, as you might have guessed, it's been a pretty heavy week, I guess. I smoked a very lot. That's because I guess maybe my work is also not asking too much of me. It's been a problem I'm struggling for more than this week, I guess. It's not the first time that I mentioned this. It's just something I have to really think about, I guess. When is the cutoff period, and when do I say, okay, enough is enough? I'm seeing that my main display is not projecting, which could be because like this. Okay, so 4 grams. I've been smoking a lot. Had a lot of free days, I would say, that I don't have a lot of work. So unfortunately, I'm not driven enough to contain myself, to not do anything and just fully focus on improving the bot or something. Like every time I get a little bit of free time, I'm like, okay, perfect moment to get a Junko in. Even today, you know. I want to try to get sober on Mondays, but realistically, I guess that's for after the vacation. It's just a concept that I will have to get used to again, to restrict myself on like a certain day, I guess. But we'll see. Nothing set in stone. It is set on my board, but yeah, it's definitely not stone, as you guys might also have guessed a long time ago. I like to change things up, you know, see what works and move on from there, you know. Can't stay too long distracted or stuck in a way that you're doing something. So that's why we're gonna try new things each time, you know. Keep you on your toes and see who likes or who fucks with it. It's not because I said it in a post that I can say it now. Alright. Okay. That did get my heart pumping, or my blood pumping a little bit, so that's nice. So we smoked a lot, went against the face, and also I failed at doing my sober day, so that's all fine, I guess, in my books, even though, yeah, for the check-in, smoking is definitely too much, so that's gonna be a red one. Sport, I only managed to get 2 hours of sporting, or I was only willing to get 2 hours of sporting, I would more likely have to say. It is what it is, you know. I tried my best. I did Junko Friday fitness, and I really enjoyed the week just as it was. But that doesn't mean that my health was a very healthy week, you know. So I have to keep real here, just be honest, and take the L here, you know. Productive days, it's gonna be a 1 day out of 5 days. I think only on Wednesday did I have a normal productive day. The rest was all pretty late sleeping or late waking up, so I guess that doesn't count as a productive day then. Well, to standards of when I want to be productive. What my peak hours are, I would say. But yeah, I guess, yeah, like I said, it was just a week. I took a little gas back from the pedal, I would say. How do you say it? Pedal to the metal. So you take gas back from the pedal. Yeah, it's misschien a very Dutch saying. I did meditate 3 times, so at least that's 1 green out of this one. But that does mean that for health this week, I can't cope my way out of it. I'll have to give it a red one, you know. It's been a while, actually. Weekly side quests, CryptoBot. Here, week 19. So, oh yeah, 11 weeks, I guess, without really having a bad health week. Oh, I actually didn't know that we're already this far into this format. Okay, we already have 2 reds in this format. Interesting. I see. Might not be the best mental right now, like trying to get everything what I'm saying I want to do. But as I said, it's just something I aim at. Some days, some weeks it will get better, some weeks it will get worse. That's just how we're gonna roll with it, you know. Why is it so dark in here? Maybe I should put on some light. Put on the light. Let's give you guys some good look on my face, you know. Can't hide in the shadows. Get all these sins out. This is the light of eternal truth, you know. It's gonna tell you everything about me. I don't know when I'm on. Probably some good Zaza. Hashtag you know what I mean. GG's. Yeah, whatever I'm doing. Alright, this means health-wise. We have the gift slang. The Tim checking in with the gang. What's up, my homie? Hoe zit jij aan het doen? Aan het verbouwen of wat? Met de Junko. Ik kan nu al boven zien zitten, hard aan het werk. Even een pauze kan pakken. Glad to see you on Monday, you know. Gonna see what's all about. Week after week. Okay. Sensor VR. I think we did a lot of mailing back and forth. So actually, one of the last mails we got is that we're gonna get the content starting from the 1st of August. So finally, just in time for the update about the Sensor VR, you know. We're gonna get the content in starting from August. We got the license agreement to rent it at monthly tariffs, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna get starting soon. Hopefully, we have is it this weekend already? A demo session that we're gonna try to give for our girlfriends. We're gonna see how they are reacting, if they like it or not. Probably want to recruit them at some point, make them part of the family, get the easy money out of them, they get the cheap labor work and we get the money, the profits from it. So that's a long-term plan that we're strategizing, but that's on the hush, on the down low, Can't say that straightforward. So overall, I think Sensor VR, we're doing pretty good. We got some branding ideas in. I don't know if I showed it last week. I probably did, right? I was on stream on Junko Friday. So yeah, we're doing some different things. Next up, we're gonna have to start sending mails. Yeah. This weekend. Let's get it. De zondag, of wat? We're gonna get it the zondag. Sunday. So we're gonna have to start sending mail soon. Gonna get the demos back in. And gotta convince some old people or like some... Wait a second. Not some old people. Some people that are taking care of old people to let us take care of the old people for a little bit. But we'll see how that goes, We can't be too sure how it goes. We're just gonna take it one step at a time and see how we're gonna do, improve along the way. That's how we're gonna do it. So finally got the licensing agreement through for renting content on a monthly basis. We also had some branding ideas and perhaps not perhaps gotta revisit them and see where we want to go with branding. I guess we will have to start thinking soon about some logo design. Alright, also demo coming up for the girlfriends. And then off we go to send a lot of emails to different nursing homes. Right. I think we're at a pretty good stage right now. Like, obviously, people in the summer don't want to really go into the VR experience, I think, as much as in the other seasons. So it's not that bad that we're only getting started now and that we're just gonna give some initial demos. Maybe we also have to think about when we want to give demos, like if it's a sunny day, maybe it will be perceived a bit differently than when it's, I don't know, raining or something, or less nice outside. So maybe we have to think about that if we want to, strategically plan our sessions or our demos. I don't know if we have to go that far, but it's exciting. We're finally getting the next step in, so the content, and then we can start, putting some actual product out, hopefully soon. GG's. No, not GG's. Good luck, GL. Damn. Maybe a bit too stoned to start off, but I guess that's always on Monday, I get sober along the way. We're doing one check-in Monday, so that's good. We didn't do any shorts. Like I said last week, we're taking a bit not a big step, just a little step back. We're gonna be editing a little bit less, focusing more on actually what product I want to bring out. So one of that products is gonna be me talking about my favorite streamer, I guess, and why I think more people should listen to what he has to say. Doesn't mean that I have a voice, it just means that he has a pretty good voice on a very high position that I respect. So that's hopefully a bit of content that we can start getting soon. And then Junko Friday, just enjoying the week, what we have to do, get through the week. And do maybe some productive stuff in there, Maybe the crypto bot, it's also picking up some steam again. Or some other random idea that I might come up next tomorrow or something, You never know what you will get. That's the bench guarantee for you. So we got 0 shirts in. We did the Junk of Friday stream. That was epic. We went fitnessing for a long time. And then I had this epic content never seen before. Me programming for 6 straight hours or something. Damn, bros. You really have to rewatch that. 6 hours of me sitting silently in front of the computer. It's a must watch. If you want to get into sleep, just put that on. Let it play all night. I won't bother you. I won't say a thing. It's just working in the background. And you get that free mining points maybe one day, you know. But not right now. It's not set for offline watching. FYI, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. Gaming stream I also didn't do, so actually I'm gonna give it an orange for this. Shorts. Nah, I'm gonna cope my way out of this one, bro. Shorts is definitely not what Before Tomorrow Begins is all about. So I rather have Check-in Monday and Junk of Friday stream consistently, and if I have those two, I think that's a green week for me, you know. That's just what I think about it and what I care about. So I do want to upload more shorts, but yeah, they also have to be within my limits of what I like to do in my life. So maybe in a few days I will start again, or in a few weeks. We'll see. Never know, you know. Networking. We're not gonna... Are we gonna do any net redditing today? Let's see. If I want to do the other content, then redditing is gonna be more difficult, you know? I'm gonna skip this one, I guess. So we didn't do any networking this week. We didn't engage with people live on the streets. I never done that, so don't take me on it right now. But it's something that I do want to try do more often. So maybe I can a little bit. I'll just do it for the next week, you know. React to favorite streamer. And then it seems like I'm glazing, which I am, but that's just how it goes, brother. You gotta give people some flowers a lot of times. Otherwise, only negative things and negative content is put out. Where is all the love and the caring for each other, you know? Trying to get each other to a different level. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. It's not like I can really have an impact on anybody deliberately. It's something you really want to have for yourself and do yourself, so... If you want to be like that, you have to listen and digest what people have to say, and yeah, I did that for certain people, I guess, but not for all. So I'm just gonna share one that sticked with me and got me through this point, or to this point. But yeah, I'm rambling too much on it. So honestly, let's give myself an orange because I'm still gonna do that. It's a 2.5-hour video. I know it's very long. I don't expect anybody to do it in one sitting. But yeah, I'm just willing to do it. If I take a little break, I maybe go eat somewhere. I'll just do my thing, you know. Doesn't really matter. I just want to show what I think are some good points up until now. I think I've watched about half of the video until 1 hour 20 or something. There are some good takes in from both parties, from the official video maker and also from XQC himself. Oh shit. Spoiled. But yeah, that's just what I'm gonna go through, you know. I like doing it and I like watching it, so that's a 2-in-1 bonus special for you, you know. Miscellaneous. Adhere to spending, trading, investing restrictions. I rarely invest anymore right now. I'm pretty much saving everything I can. Just because, yeah, I need to get some buffer again, you know, especially with vacations on its way. So that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping myself to it, so I think I'm definitely adhering to the restrictions. I did hang out with friends and family, so that's a double W in the books. And then I didn't read, that was not deliberately. I didn't read any books, so yeah, that kind of sucks that I'm not doing that more consistently, even though that I have all the tools in my hand, like literally every moment of the day almost. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah, for now I'll give it a green because like the book is kind of important, but I guess like friends and family and the restrictions are more important. So I'm doing those good, so I think light green here. And this one is probably like, let's see, you know. I don't know how React to favorite streamer is actually networking, but I think what my thought process is, I had one video that I mentioned XQC in the title and got a lot more clicks just by it being in the title, I guess. So that's my reasoning why I would put it in networking. I think if I react to a favorite streamer, what I'm saying, to a famous streamer, then I think there is also possibilities to network. That's just my logic behind it. I'm not saying that it should be the main focus right now because I also really want to get on the streets, but yeah, I'm thinking the format what I'm doing it in, I'm not sure how to do it, so maybe just deliberately pushing it away, or I don't know. But right now I'm not having any idea of how I want to do this on the streets without just me sitting in the park for 6 hours reading a book and reading that book out loud. That was my alternative idea. Yeah, I don't know if that's any good content either. So for now, just gonna do my thing and get on with this check-in moment because probably taking a lot longer than people want to. Weekly side quest, outside streaming with new audio. Let's say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one a red. I did try my outside setup a bit more, but it's not like I really tested it in any way or format that is viable for me to like maintain it or do a sketch or whatever content thing about it. So I guess in that way the weekly quest is not really successful. Reflection, had a pretty laid back week. Work was really slow, so as I've been saying, because work is really slow, I'm also like questioning a lot of things, like what do I have to do with my time, where I have to go, where to invest my time in, focusing a bit more, because I felt like before I was doing 5 different things, and now I have to think about, okay, what are the actual foundations that I want to build on, where do I want to really make a point and try to go out on a limb for, like do I ever quit my job and go for something more radical, like I don't know, full-time programmeur or whatever, something weird that I don't know. I don't know even why I said that example, because I don't really want to be a programmeur for other people. Kind of sucks to make a code that is accessible and readable and without errors for other people. It's like constant struggle, I think, so I'll never really want to get into that one. But I'm just saying, like, maybe there are better jobs out there for me that can stimulate me more creatively or whatever, or more purposefully. So yeah, it's something that is hanging above my head for weeks right now. So thinking about it, I still think I have a pretty good safety net from it, so that's probably the main reason why I'm not giving up on it, and hoping that it will turn around, get more work and be more fulfilling. But maybe that's just a pipe dream of mine, you know. You never know. So for now I'm pretty focused on other things, not really taking too much care or thought towards work. Just doing what I have to do and make them have no reason to fire me, I guess. Yeah, silent quitting maybe, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, but yeah, if there is more work I will output more. But until then I'm just gonna take it chill and don't worry too much about it. That was a good monologue. Damn, I went there for a solid 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute, and a pretty laid back. I don't like these corrections. Work was prolonged. I don't know. Work was very slow and not much to do. Again, thinking about what I should spend my time on and what is worthy of going out of my way for. Maybe I'm silent quitting right now, though the benefits and the amount of effort I have to put in do really outweigh the negative aspects. CryptoBots is getting more complex. Complex with each day. I'm really deep right now. Not sure if I will find something worthwhile, but we keep on going. Also went to Gentse Feesten this weekend with Zoe and met up with friends and my nephew. Oh, is it really like that? Huh. Nice. Had a blast. Right. This one is difficult. I don't know. Orange or not. I think like chill wise, obviously green. Like I don't think my chill wise weeks are. I think always my reflections are pretty solid because I'm chilling. But the productivity, it's a difficult question for me. So I don't know where I'm at with that answer and if I will find a concrete answer to it ever. So it's like back and forth with should I feel bad about it? What does it mean? Should it even be a question? Should I just follow what I like to do? Like it's a spiral loop that seems that you don't seem to get out of. So I'm just gonna follow my gut feeling, say it's another good week. Even if I'm coping, you know, I don't know. It's not like I'm having bad times or something. So pretty solid. Overall though, I think there's a lot of coping levels. Like, oh, it's vacation, you shouldn't be too tough on yourself, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a lot of green, but I also have, like, a weekly side quest. What does that even mean to me, you know? Difficult. I think, to be honest, I did let myself go a bit too hard. Especially with like the 4 grams and not sporting. Like I was planning to do it all today to get up to it and not smoke today again. And then, yeah, just nothing to do today. So I just fell back into what I used to do and what I know. And that's just smoking and programming and watching videos and stuff. So I guess in that sense, I do have to be more accountable for I don't know. It's not like I'm pushing myself back again, but it's like it's not a goal that I wanted to go for. So I don't know. It's sitting in place maybe, like you skip a turn or something. Maybe you can look at it like that. We'll see. That's only if it becomes a pattern. But to be honest, I'm getting pretty better at finding the limits where I want to make something red and where I want to make something orange. So that's improving also, you know, gauging myself better and identifying more what I like about my week and what I didn't like and what's important to me. So yeah, it's kind of interesting actually. I hadn't noticed until now. Okay, so instead of me looking at random posts, I'm gonna try to react to something. React is a big word. Like most of the time, I will probably just sit silent, absorb what he's saying and what the other guy is saying, and just here and there maybe give some insight in or translation of what's happening. Yeah, I'm definitely not the most literate or most outspoken person, but I guess in this way I do engage more conversation about topics that are relevant to a larger community. So yeah, in that way I'm at least trying to network or integrate into some community. It is maybe the community that is my not gonna be too classic Check-in Monday, but yeah, I also have to eat somewhere, so I'm just gonna do it what I do it on my tempo, and I'll edit it later into one video. It's not that hard to just cut out the parts and I'm away. So I think that's a low threshold for me to start editing, and I'll just update or drop the full video on there. Maybe I'm gonna get monetized or striked. We'll see. I guess if I don't try, I will never know. So this way, yeah, this way I can do whatever I want and see what works, you know. Don't have to think about what the effect is too much. It's not like it's a life-changing idea here right now. It's just something, you know, like if you want, maybe I should do this decently. So the idea is that the idea of manifestation, I'm not a preacher about it. I haven't really read the book. I just believe in wanting to go for something and just acting towards it. So if my idea or my dream would be to ever have a normal conversation with XQC, the streamer I look up to, and I think one of the reasons also I started or tried out streaming, it's not like it's my god and I have an altar over here or something. It's more like I think he has very genuine and direct wording, and sometimes very subtle because he knows the landscape he's working in very well. But I think it's somebody that has a big voice and is also not scared of using that voice to represent either side of the conversation. And I think that's very interesting about him, because I feel like a lot of people are just cheaps and try to follow the majority opinion in order to not be left out or whatever, or be ostracized. I think that's one of the main reasons why I really like his content. I'm not saying all his gaming or whatever is always top notch. Like 70% of the time I also don't understand what he's saying. It's just, I feel everything that he's saying that out of his own thinking and his own reasoning and the way he was brought up. And I respect that, you know, he's not beating around the bush. Sometimes he is, but that's basically for legal reasons then. But other things, I think he's just genuine and shares his opinion. So I respect that, even though I don't always agree. Hopefully, because then I can have my own little bit of content in there. But if I do agree, I will try to rephrase it in a way that makes sense, I guess, for other people, and that way I can also learn for myself how to talk about these subjects and how I can approach such subjects with the necessary subtleties and details that is necessary for such an online discussions or reactions, whatever we want to call this. At this point, I really don't care, but I just wanted to give a big normal intro. I don't know, that sounded very, very weird. I wanted to say a big shout out, but I don't want to shout out him because like I have like 4 viewers right now, which is very solid. I like the people on Monday. Monday is getting consistent viewers, you know. So that's why I'm also trying to get the idea of what I want to do with Monday. Get a normal normal format in that I check in, and then I just watch an interesting video of him that I saw in the past week or something. And if I don't find anything interesting, maybe I can just watch another video and maybe have my thoughts about it or not. But that way we can watch together, even if I'm not talking, you can just watch together what I think is an interesting video with me. So anyways, way too long intro for maybe an idea that ends next week. So we'll see about that, you know. Okay, I'm back. It's 5 minutes later, and I'm ready to go. I have no idea why I said that. Just wanted to confuse people. Alright, so maybe for those people that don't know what the video is about, so Mr. Beast, one of the most famous YouTubers on the platform, has been in some hot waters or trouble lately. There are a few of people that worked for him that come forward that there's a lot of, I don't know, inappropriate behaviors and calls being made, calls like business decisions being made. And I think, yeah, there is finally some room to discuss these topics on a larger scale also, because of course he represents YouTube in a very defined way. Like, a lot of people look up to him and copy his style and try to implement the tactics that he's using, and I think this video is trying to expose that, I guess, a bit, trying to bring some light to it. It's not concrete evidence kind of video, it's more like an opinion of somebody that worked there, and XQC gives his own opinion coming from a famous streamer and knowing the landscape that he's in. So I guess a lot of people don't care about it, but it is big news, especially because Mr. Beast is somebody that draws a lot of views, and especially children viewing it, so there is a lot of controversy for starting adults, I guess. Anyways, let's see this video by Dogpack404, which is then reacted by XQC, and now being reacted by Bench, hopefully. Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna try to not talk too much.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course. If you could post...
I worked for Mr. Beast. He's a fraud. Oh man, sure this is in some dog shit video.
We're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negative.
Very smart with your money. Throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
Lottery for money. You don't have to pay anything to enter into it.
It's a scam.
Hundreds of boards for fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
The thing I hate about some of these things is like out of context quotes. Bro, but people seem to think that out of context quote spamming is like cool and quirky and fun and it's like relevant. I think it's fucking brain dead. I hate that shit.
I want to.
So yeah, basically saying that random tweets should not be used in videos or as evidence of something, because people make tweets and decisions in very spontaneous and irrational ways sometimes. They don't always represent what they're saying, especially when it's an old tweet or something. So that's just his point, that whatever tweet is made by persons should always be... It can give an indication of how somebody was, but it's not going to represent who they are right now. And you should respect sometimes the journey people have come. Like, nobody's perfect. We all grow. Probably some years later I will look back on this content and be like, hey, bro, I'm not standing for all this weed usage or whatever. And that can be it, you know. That's just how it goes. You grow up and you learn new things.
Context of this video, I'm a former Mr. Beast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into Mr. Beast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Can I just
Little kids.
So the Chris stuff, for those who don't know, is where it all started. It's one of his former employees that was caught, or like was publicly chatting and messaging with an underage boy. Nothing sexually or too weird if the both persons would be like adults, but because one was a child, and it was kind of weird messages about grown-up stuff that you really don't send to a child. So that's where it all started. I don't know really what unfolded more out of that story, but that's basically how it started.
Yeah.
into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
Well, yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, Mr. Beast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. Mr. Beast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, how does it have 2.6 million views in 4 days?
Show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing viewers that when people interact with Mr. Beast in a way that benefits Mr. Beast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of Mr. Beast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what Mr. Beast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a Mr. Beast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that Mr. Beast is a trusted...
Bro, like I wish these videos just skipped past all the like scientific research, like whatever is actually bad, just show it, because this is dumb. This is dumb. Who the fuck cares? Like, bro, the goal is to make a successful product. Wow, this guy uses techniques to make products successful. Okay, got him.
Authority who can give them big rewards.
I think he's kind of right here in the sense, like, the people that do watch these kind of videos, like, obviously maybe you guys didn't never heard of Mr. Beast. Hopefully I do hope you heard of him. But basically the people that watch this video already know kind of the context of what's going on and just want the straight answers and straight evidence, I guess. But that's not really the case right now. There is no concrete evidence. There's only clips from before and tweets from this and that. Just like no actual investigation kind of evidence going on, which is sometimes annoying, especially I guess for big streamers, if you're like getting always like harassed or made a video of without any real concrete evidence about what went on, which happened a lot of time for XQC. That's why he's kind of pissed and annoyed, I guess.
Rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what Mr. Beast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust Mr. Beast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini and to make proud you could be in one of these.
Okay, I got pause again. All this is useless. People are entertained by the video. It drives more engagement by doing this, but most of the engagement already watch because it's entertaining. I don't think they give a fuck. That's the vast of the people don't give a fuck about the price. What are you talking about? You're brain dead.
And you might win a free car.
I don't know about this take. I think a lot of people do care about the money that can be bought or won. I mean, because that's really what they're hoping for, the ticket or the possibility for them to also get into one of the videos and win this Lamborghini or $1 million. I don't know. It's just my thought.
Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe and you can come next time.
Where's the harm done? Where's the harm done?
Subscribe and you can win subscribe button. You could also win seriously. We always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. Mr. Beast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment.
Exactly.
A large part of Mr. Beast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah.
It's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action.
Dude, I thought if the laser touched him, he was gonna die. No, actually, fuck Mr. Beast. I can't. This is trash. I thought if the laser touched him, he would die.
Scripted. In fact,
And I was lied to?
Mac are scripted.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
Okay, let's talk about skills and entertainment. And this guy knows he has enough time to finish the fucking course, right? And he's not some bullshit, boring-ass contestant and actually stalls out the last 10 or 15 or whatever fucking amount of time to make it entertaining because he knows the last route. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's so bad. That's so bad. No, don't do this. Don't entertain me more, please. Stop.
What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk.
Well, I think that would be fine indeed for entertainment purposes. Like if there was like not so much money involved, you know, like if the premise is that you're getting random people in this competition and then you maybe sneak in some paid actors or whatever, that's even like gray zone already. There should be a fair chance for people to win, and if they want to make entertainment out of it, they